The government is transforming 27 acres of land in Ashford in Kent into a new border control centre and lorry park for when the Brexit transition period comes to an end. Work has started at the site, which could help deal with disruption at the borders after the 31st of December. But the local MP and former Deputy Prime Minister, Damien Green, told us he objects to the plans.
If there's disruption at the ports, even though there will be a contraflow system which will allow some stacking of lorries, the government wants to have the extra insurance of a big lorry park. I think this is exactly the wrong place to put it. Far too close to a residential area. In the long term, the government wants to use incoming traffic to check occasional lorries for customs purposes, and I think that's perfectly acceptable. It's the outbound big lorry park that I think is unacceptable.
Well, Sky's Noel Phillips is at the site in Ashford. And Noel, do many local people there support what he's saying?
Well, there are some people who have come to the site to show their support. There's a man who's lived in the local area since the 1960s. He reckons this is the perfect place for this thing which has been described as a lorry park. And I'll just show you where we're standing so you can get a sense of where we are. Just imagine 10,000 lorries all on this field, all on this site as of from next January 2021. Obviously, this is all in aid of the government's £700 million plan to upgrade the border system, which will need to be in place by the end of the Brexit transition period. But 27 acres of land, which will be turned into a Brexit clearance centre, processing lorries coming into the UK from European countries. But as I said, that man reckons it's a great idea. He is very much in support of it. There are local people who object to the plans. They say they've woken up this morning, they've turned on their TVs, they've gone onto the internet and have looked at their local news site, and this is the first they're hearing of these plans. So there are some people who are concerned about the fact that there are no consultations that have taken place. The former diplomat Peter Ricketts has described the plans as pointless, and Damien Green's concerns, I think, has been echoed nearby. There are people still coming into the area and just sort of, I think, just soaking up the idea of this quiet piece of land being turned into a huge lorry park. As I said, up to 10,000 lorries could be on this land in a matter of months. The local deputy leader of the council, Peter Bartlett, he sits on Ashford's council. He's welcomed the plans, saying if things go according to plan, the benefits will be huge to local people and also the economy as well. And I think there are talks of this new Brexit clearance centre, which will be on this very land where we're standing. It's quite extraordinary to take in, actually, Jane. Will create a lot of jobs and will be a huge benefit to the local area.